Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for...
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding? Then by all means, go about your business.
Aye.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Staying safe, I hope.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in. If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
I bet you could get a good price for those gems.
The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Here for work. Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health. Thank you.
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them. assuming I haven't used them all up. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. Take a look. Good day.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days. Welcome. There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Sure thing. It's yours for the day. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I am here for you. If you want to have a chat, maybe we should take a seat. My tongue wags more when... Ask away. Good idea. You should take a break
Let me know if
too.
there's anything else.
You deserve it. Yum, 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 yum. Yes, my friend. Yes. I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay. Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway. Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see. I am all ears. My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood. My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check. Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again. Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness. My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories. I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Citadel. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age. I found love for a time at least. My brother found death. I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first. Greetings. You have my full attention. My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I guess I am an orphan again. That means a great deal. Thank you. I suppose they were a bit of an odd couple, being an Argonian and a Khajiit, but they adored each other, and us. Despite their previous profession, they were good people. My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin. A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway. All over Citadel, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good. I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area, and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him. Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed. Every day, my friend. Every day. His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing. Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know. I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness. I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung. I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy. I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together. After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend, especially not another addict. From time to time my body does, but my mind is made up. I am never touching this stuff again. It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade. There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances. One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second to last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come. All right. Yes, why not? It has many troubles, but it is worth protecting. There is much beauty in this land. Do you like it here? Trouble is your middle name, I bet. Mine is Colin. Thank you. Usually people laugh when they hear it. Yes, I think so. It comes from a long-haired, sword-wielding bookshop owner my parents knew. Colin the Librarian, they called him. He was a good man and very well read. I suppose they hoped I would achieve some of his wisdom. Knowledge is hard work, though. I haven't decided yet. Yes, Inigo the Brave. I like it. I am worthy of the title. Just hearing you say it makes me want to jump into a dragon's mouth. Okay. No, I fear reincarnation. If I came back as a chicken, I don't know how I would go about ending my life. I could run at a saber cat, I suppose. Me, of course, but a different me. A me who makes better choices and always gets the ladies. What would you come back as? Really? A big, smelly, brutish noise machine? I suppose it almost makes sense. Not all bears are bad, though. I once knew a very nice bear indeed, but she was one in a million. Probably. You are not the first to suggest it. I may be crazy, but at least I'm not mad. Who is this next man? Do I know him? Do I trust him? No. Why? Because he's mad. It is the world that is mad, my friend, not I. Spoodly-doo-wop. Who let the dog out? Don't worry, fleas. I will protect you. You sound just like my mother. I am now under your control. I am floating. I feel as afloat as a boat on the seas of time and space. I can hear laughter, music, death, mumbled rude language. I see you in a portal of light. You are very small. I see hands on many buttons controlling the portal. Wait, they are controlling you. I see a dead farmer. You are repeatedly squatting over his head. What does this mean? You are a plaything. You are a toy. You are a puppet. The Watcher controls all. I understand. I understand why there are no toilets. I understand everything. I understand that I fooled you. I am not hypnotized. I got you, didn't I? You should see your face. Okay, anything else on your mind? The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. Vex turned me away when I tried to join. I tried to impress her by picking her pocket. It was a bad move. Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest. It's a cell. I am not supposed to like it. It is warm, though. And the guards are quiet. It smells good most days. Maybe I like my cell too much. Yes, it is good talking with you. Are you having fun? I am glad. Fun is good. If you think of any new ways for us to enjoy ourselves, let me know. I am very good at rhyming games. If you take me on, you will go down in flames. If you lose, it shames. What's wrong? Can't take the heat? The only way you'll win is if you cheat. I'm shaking out these rhymes I excrete. Okay, my mind is aching. You win. Let's talk of other things, my friend. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe in such things. Maybe he's waiting for me in the afterlife. It is nice of you to say. I hope you are right. He always said I would make something of myself. I do not wish to prove him wrong. Yes, giving up skooma is the hardest thing I have ever done. I still feel the need from time to time, but I will not give in to temptation. Always. As soon as we were old enough to get into scrapes, we always had each other's backs. He was the finest swordsman I ever knew. He was outstanding. If his killers hadn't taken us unaware, he would have ended them all. You are kind. Thank you. Let's talk of other things. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe. Our parents enjoyed unusual names. Not me. Normal is boring. To think, my mother almost called me Jesargo. What an uneventful life I would have had. No, I liberated them from a tomb some time ago. I sold my mother and father's weapons for skooma money. Such a loss. My mother's bow and my father's sword are long gone now. I doubt I will see them again. If you ever hear anything about them, let me know though. Good idea. What shall we discuss? Fair enough. Okay, talk to you later.
Morthal used to be a quiet place. I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you barehanded. Just your own two hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Come on! Who taught you to keep those hands off?
Now that was a punch. You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
No lollygagging. It's bad luck to talk about that place. Y'all's be looking for someone who ain't superstitious, though. Be looking for a fool, if you ask me. Until time.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
So, life has brought you to Kroger's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Kroger blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alpha. On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you. Krogar's fate is in your hands.
I do what I can to see that Idgrad's time isn't wasted. Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. There's news of... And then...
The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
What is it, boss?
Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore. But I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you. Trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Laylet. She's dead. She's dead. Laylet is dead. Laylet. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Laylet. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Laedlet may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
Citizen?
My talents are much... Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace. Please remain... You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm...
Never should have come here. Hey, don't do that. Finished it! I won't let you hurt Alpha. Yeah! Don't have a chance. I'll make you pay.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Is Hrothgar innocent or not? Ava? Huh, didn't think she had it in her. I assume you have proof? Can't go making accusations like that without proof. So it's true. The traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Take us to Movarth's lair.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots.
Yes, I'm right behind you.
I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Oh, this place looks dangerous.
Yeah, kinda scary, too.
And it's full of vampires?
Cowards! We must kill the vampires! We have to make them pay!
Of course. But why not let her go in first?
I am in your way. I am sorry. Yes, a spider. Yes, a spider. Dying is easy. It is living that takes practice.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Never should have come here.
What bad.
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
A new face. Such a welcome sight in dreary old Morthal. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
What is it?
What do you need?
Your business with the Jarl. I'd ask that you speak to me first.
How are you feeling, Jarl Ligrid?
The visions continue to hold me in balance, Gorm.
So, the same then.
Do not worry, my friend. All is well. Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you do. By the 8th, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude. There is room in my court for a new thing. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my holy land. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane. Good luck. Until next time.
You're as good as dead.
Cleared up, I guess. Deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every year now.
Excuse me, my friend.
Bad time. You can't hide from me.
Hey, watch the face. You like to steal, huh? You can have this for free.
Oh, that's a dangerous story. What was that?
This is
I do what I can to see that Idgrut's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. Until next time.